let's check out today's Reason to Smile, sponsored by Delta Dental. The Humane Society of Oldham County sent us today's submission. The nonprofit rescues unwanted and abandoned animals with its team of volunteers and offers low-cost spay and neuter services too. Serving their mission is more than a reason to smile, but so is being the recipient of one of Delta Dental's $5,000 COVID-19 emergency grants, says Bobby Dewey, the Humane Society of Oldham County Director of Events and Fundraising. The grant literally helped us to keep the lights on, and they are extremely grateful. It also allows them to continue rescuing animals in need. Now, we want to know, what's your reason to smile? Send a video or picture with a description to greatday@whs11.com or share on our Facebook wall. Again, that's greatday@whs11.com or Great Day Live on Facebook.